My name is Biz. It's an abbreviation for Bizza. I was a childhood name. If I was to really pursue music in the state of Florida, actually sitting in Orlando, I won't sound like them. Now if I was back home, I didn't care too much about trying to do music because we all sound alike. So I figured we don't sound different. You'll get quicker. Your niggas will really listen. People really listen out for what you got going on more than what they used to. So if it's boom bap, like they say in New York shit, bars, then down here I realize artists is like auto tune slash mumble rapping. They really be saying something, but if you can't get past the auto tune and the mumble rap, you're not gonna be able to tell what they saying. So, like me doing music down here, I'm always sound like I'm hot, I'm nice. Not to say I'm nice like that, but not to be cocky, but it's just the truth because I sound different than what everybody usually used to hearing. I think it's best like if all unsigned artists or unheard artists, and whoever, however, they need to really like make a page where that they could put some shit together. We could all put some shit together individually. A few songs here, a few songs from this, that, and the third. To where that these big mainstream people they could go and tap in on that page, and if they really into the culture instead of the money, it'll be easy to find the next big artist out of Orlando. That's not difficult, but nobody got the unity and the loyalty to do things like that. I need me and only me and my team, but your team can't shine because network be the best work. And everybody fail to realize that. That's when you realize network be the best work, you wouldn't mind exchanging information with people. Each one teach one for the culture.
Hello, I'm Cameron Matthews. I'm an engineer at 212 Recording. Growing up, originally, what I fell in love with music was creating music, being able to write, express, basically, yeah, being creative, having an outlet to share whatever you want to say in whatever way you want to say it. And I mean, as I get older, I realize now that I'm definitely not an artist anymore, but what I love most about the music is how it brings people together. I feel like you can get a lot of groups of people to come together and all focus on one thing, and when it's music, it's good. I got into engineering just basically making music when I was younger, falling in love with the technical side of it, and decided to pursue it. What I hope to contribute basically is just constantly evolving, changing, trying to come up with a new sound, basically being innovative, and also getting to work with the younger generation, hopefully to get one of those kids to one day be the next Lil Wayne, Drake. What I value first and foremost is professionalism, because nobody wants to work with somebody who feels like they're not getting basically what they paid for. You always want to keep it professional. Don't ever make it seem like, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I guess just keep it professional. Just be straight up about things. Don't lie. Don't cheat. But another value I would say is also um, working with the artist, not just being there to press record, actually helping them come up with the sound that they're looking for, especially for a lot of new people because it's never easy getting into the studio. So basically being like another help rather than just there to assist in the recording process. Future engineers, time is everything. Spend time all day learning any way you can, whether it's school, YouTube, Twitch, I don't care. Just spend the time doing it. The only way you're going to get better is with repetition. The 10,000 hour rule is a big thing that I always preach about. The more you do something, the better you're going to be able to master it. So, and working with different people too. Don't limit yourself to just like one specific artist or sound. Try to broaden your horizon. With music, there's always going to be boundaries. People aren't going to want to work with certain people. There's going to be beefs. There's going to be all that comes along with it. But what I would say is, especially having like a spot like this, like the studio, just getting different people that are willing to come together, getting them all in a room at the same time, letting the creativity, the ideas flow. I mean, that's that's always a good time. It's got to be willing to want to work with people.
I go by Young Savage X. I'm from Harlem. born and raised, but I moved to Orlando about 4 years ago. And some things I love about the hip hop culture is the music, the movement. It's not just music, but we've inspired so much from arts to sneakers to clothes to the music videos we see, the movies we watch, and the hip hop culture is taken over by storm the entire world. I'm very proud to be a part of that movement just because there's so many things that I've been able to do and so many things I've been able to see. All the people that I've been able to meet here in Orlando at local shows, and it just speaks on how Orlando has a very quiet underground hip hop community, and we're working just as hard as the people on top to make stuff happen. I believe that working together and being united is what's going to help us move forward and help Orlando expand and be where it needs to be on the map, because I feel like we've been very quiet for very long, and we have a bunch of artists that are willing to do what it takes to make it happen, and we're going to make that happen. Some things that I love about the hip hop community is not every artist gets a chance, and I wish that would change. I wish every artist had the chance to get a little taste of the pie or a little taste of the cake, because everybody wants to make it. So that's the only thing I would say. I have a lot of inspirations in the rap game. My main ones would be J. Cole. There's Drake. There's also Queen Latifah from back in the day. If we talk about back in the day, I have Tupac. Talking about I have different inspirations from different eras. Like talk about 90s, there's Left Eye, there's Little Kim, there's The Brat, there's Queen Latifah, even Missy Elliott. I'm talking about Biggie, Tupac, a bunch. And if we're talking about from nowadays, I say Nicki Minaj is a big female inspiration for me. J. Cole, Drake, and I'm talking about the work ethic that they put, and where they come from and how hard they had to work to get where they are. Those are the type of things that I aspire to be. So that's why I say they're my inspiration. This future artists, just listen to yourself, believe in yourself, and listen to your heart. I feel like you know best, and when you take the time out to really listen to what you can do, you'll be able to put that out in the world. So that's just what I have to say, is believe in yourself a little harder. Perseverance and consistency. Be confident in yourself and know that you can do it.
My name is Drew Berner. I am an artist / CEO of BFA Music Group. BFA stands for Brother from Another. I've been messing with music since I was about 14 years old, just writing, playing around with it, but I got more serious to it when I was about, I want to say 21 years old. Values, I value, like creativity, you feel me? Like, be able to come from the culture we come from and take it to a different level and be able to do the things. It also shows that, you have people way more talented in the world, feel me, in our culture as well. Just as in other urbans, and you have R&B, you have rock and roll, you have gospel, but the hip hop industry, that's big too, that's broad as well. So as an artist, I would say build a team. Build a team you can trust, get your manager, feel me, as in CEO is just, I feel like, more fairness. Like, show artists that they can, you want to enter the game, you want to get in the music industry. Show people that you don't, like, some people get judged and be like, hold on, they talented, but they question themselves, do they really want to get into the industry, because is they afraid that they're not going to get heard, and they afraid that they're going to put it on the back burner, they afraid they're not going to make any money, or they're going to get jerked on the contract. So I would just say, like, for CEOs, just like, give artists a better share, feel me? Show them that, it's worth being in the industry.